So trusting that you have your space set up for your beautiful practice of Yoga Nidra, this sacred practice. Begin to settle into your body and finding this restful position that's the most comfortable for your physical self. And traditionally, in the shape as we know as Shavasana, laying on your back, your arms and legs out to the sides, and finding an equal balance from your midline, supporting the back of the skull and the soft under knee with your pillow or even a rolled blanket. And another blanket comforting your body as this energetic cocoon welcomes transformation here. And gently pressing the back of the head into your pillow as you draw your shoulder blades closer towards each other, creating that soft cushion for your heart to rest on. And the palms of the hands naturally turn upwards in the symbolic gesture of receiving. And bring length to the legs, lengthen the spine. Eyelids becoming so heavy. If you're willing, allow them to rest closed. And the whole back body cradled by the earth, held so lovingly here as the body begins to let go, giving in to the pull of gravity. Every muscle falls from bone. Muscles in the face drop, eyebrows soften, and the jaw gently parts. And you are safe here. You are safe to be whole, to be as you are. And sense the movement of air passing through nostrils, filling the body with this pure prana. Follow the movement of breath, filling the lungs with life, expanding belly, traveling back outwards, carrying old energy along with it. Following the breath pathway, air traveling into the cavern of the nostrils, past the back of throat, filling both lungs and expanding into ribs as the belly button rises and belly button falls. Air retracing its journey as it exits the body. Expansion, then contraction. The rising and falling. Rising and falling. Sending breath into the space of your heart. Let the heart be held by this loving prana. Feel the heart as it hears your call. And this is the call of your heart vow. The truth of who you are and who you've always been. This is your I am statement. It's more powerful than an affirmation. This is your heart reminding you, remember who you are at your core. And it's time to reclaim your truest self. Come back into your authentic skin and make friends with your sankalpa. Embrace it, honor it, and hear it speak into your heart space. It could be, I am complete health. I am safe. I am worthy. I am valued. And if nothing comes, simply stay with I am. It is all that you are. I am that I am. Hear it whisper so strongly. Receive this sankalpa as you plant it now. Silently state it 3 times. I am. I am. I am. Let it vibrate through every cell of who you are, as it is so very much a part of you. Sankalpa. And stay anchored to my voice as we travel through rotation of consciousness. And should you drift into sleep, call yourself back as you remember. Bring awareness into the palm of the right hand. See a ball of glowing yellow light pulsing in the palm of the right hand, brightening with each inhale and softening on each exhale. And now pull awareness through each of the 5 fingers, light shining out each tip. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And lighting up the back of hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, underarm, the side rib, waist, crest of the hip bone, groin, thigh, and pulling this warm yellow light through the knee, down the shin, around ankle, top of foot, heel, sole of foot, and pull this light through all 5 toes, shining out each tip of your toes. Now whole right side body illuminating from toes to crown of your head. Whole right side. And shifting awareness across body, landing in the palm of the left hand. And feel this warm yellow ball of light pulsing rhythmically in cadence with your breath as it pools in the palm of the left hand. And now pull awareness through each of the 5 fingers, light shining out each tip. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And lighting up back of hand, the wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, the underarm, the side rib, waist, and the crest of the hip bone, and groin, thigh, and pulling warm yellow light through the kneecap, down the shin, around ankle, top of foot, heel, sole of foot, and pull this light through all 5 toes, shining out each tip of each toe. And now whole left side body, illuminating toes to crown, whole left side. And awareness travels now into both heels, right and left, moving up both calves, the soft underside of the knees, and both hamstrings, right and left butt cheek, lower back, And pull awareness up the spine, inch by inch, one by one, until you reach base of neck. And light spreading across the whole back of head, making the way to the crown of head. And feel this yellow light warm down the forehead and across each eyebrow, right and left. Both ears, both cheeks, nose, and the upper lip filling with light, and the tongue, teeth, lower lip, jaw, chin, light journeying down the throat, the center of your truth. Light filling into both shoulders, down the chest, upper belly, the soft lower belly, and pooling into the pelvic bowl. Feel the light being pulled to the whole right side body. And now filling the whole left side of body. And the light pooling to the back of body. Now the front body expanding with light. Now the light pulled through the whole of you, the whole body. Feel the whole body at once. And call awareness into the flow of breath. Feel the whole body glow brightly on inhale and dimming on exhale. Sense this connection of light to the rhythm of breath as the light is pulled throughout the whole of the body with each breath in, and the light fading with each breath out. Breathing in and breathing out. Brighter and softer. Every cell of the body filling with this warm yellow light, blindingly bright, and then receding into softness. And the mind remains alert as the body sleeps now. Moving into Manomaya Kosha as we pull into opposites. Begin by recalling a time when you felt an utter sense of sadness, this whole body grief, gripping, deep sadness. And if you can't think of a time, imagine what it would be like to sit in this grief. Welcome sadness. And release sadness as you shift into experiencing joy, lightness, and pure happiness. Let joy filter into each part of you. Joy. Call in joy. What would it be like to experience joy? How would it look and feel like? Joy. And now feel the body dipping into a sense of cold as the skin begins to ripple with goosebumps, shivering, whole body dipping into coldness. So very cold. And how would you feel being cold? Experience this cold. warming now as we move to the experience of heat. How would you experience the sensation of hot as warmth moves from toes, up legs, into fingers, warming into chest, face, as the whole body rises in temperature, experience heat. Moving into Vijnamaya Kosha, this is the wisdom body layer. As we move into a series of visualizations, we turn our mind's eye into the inner mindscape, the Chi Dakash. Allow yourself to witness images as they appear, and witness without attachment. Early morning fog hovering along the river valley. Brilliant orange of the rising sun. The wet breath of a horse. The crack of lightning. Heavy rain pounding on the roof. The aroma of a steaming cup of hot coffee. A herd of wild horses. Herd of wild horses. Herd of wild horses. Mist from a waterfall. The sound of Om. The soft fur of a kitten. A flat tire. And sour lemon on the tip of your tongue. And a valley of tall evergreens. Tall evergreens. Tall evergreens. An anchor to my voice as we journey inwards. And as you rest peacefully, knowing you are completely safe, comfortable. And the room that you're in is pleasantly dark. And although you don't recognize this room, it feels oddly familiar, as if you've been here before. And looking around this dark space, there is a flickering, a glow illuminating from the candle in the center of the room, and it requests your full attention. You feel drawn to this candle, and there is a dance of beautiful patterns along the walls and ceiling as the flame flickers about, casting a shadowy display throughout the room. And it's mesmerizing and calming, yet you remain fiercely focused on this flame. And the bright yellow is free to move as it pleases. A flickering tall flame. The deep orange of the center glowing steadily, strong, as wax begins to pool at its base, softening and liquefying. And just as your body softens the longer you gaze at it, and the flame is connected to your breath. It is ebbing and flowing alongside your breath, in and out. And it's burning brighter as you draw breath in. Flickers as you release breath out. Almost as if it would be extinguished. And something tells you this flame is strong, determined. It has a hold on you, enjoying the connection, the intensity as you breathe in, and the dimming as you breathe out. And to your right is a beautiful set of delicate papers and a pen. You feel called to write on this paper the things that have been bothering you or taking a hold of your thoughts, and that you want to let go of. You know they are not serving you, and it is time to release them. Taking the pen in your hand, you see your writing as it etches on the paper, writing out something that you'd like to move on from. And take your time. It can be a short sentence or a paragraph. And if there's more than one thing, continue to use as much paper as you need. Letting the words flow. What can you let go of here? And as you feel complete, take the paper and begin to crumple it up in your hand, so tightly into a ball. Feel the hard edges of the paper push against the inside of your hand. And then hold it over the flame. Allow it to catch fire. And as it's being consumed, you place it in the metal bowl that is there. And watching as the flames curl and smoke begins to drift upwards. And you can feel this being removed from you, this burden. It's no longer yours to carry. Letting it clear. And if you have any more papers, go ahead and repeat this again, writing what you wish amongst the papers and burning them as well. Allow yourself to feel the release, freeing you of these energies. Your time with them is done. As you watch the flame, as the paper is consumed into gray curls and then to ash. And once you have finished burning these old narratives, you take pen to a fresh piece of paper. Feeling your sankalpa reveal itself, the call of your true self, your personal resolve, reminding yourself of who you've always been with your I am statement. Hear it and speak it 3 times, silently and with conviction. As you write it on the paper, see your pen meet the surface of the paper, writing, I am. I am. I am. And see your writing, feeling this so strongly within you. There is a connection and a oneness with your sankalpa. You know it in your heart. And take your paper now and allow it to catch flame. Watch how the curls of smoke release it up and outward, releasing it up into the universe. This is your truth. And so it is. When you feel complete with your sankalpa, allow yourself a moment longer, gazing at the flame as it knowingly is connected with you, with your breath, and this powerful release, this shift that has occurred, invites a lightness within you. You are so deserving of this release. Allow yourself a moment now to feel throughout the whole of you. Stay in silence a moment. See what may come. Calling yourself back from Ananda Maya Kosha, that bliss layer. Calling yourself as you return to body. Let the pull of gravity bring you back into your space. Invite a deeper breath and a full release. And another deep inhale, and sigh out your release. And begin to feel sensation of air across the skin. Tuning into sounds and the smells signaling that you have returned. And intuitively take movement, fingers, toes, and the head from side to side. And reaching hands overhead, taking a full body stretch. And bending the knees as you plant your feet on the ground. And taking so careful, small movement here, no rush. As you guide yourself to land on your left side in the fetal position. And collectively connecting into the cool, feminine, yin energy of the moon. Landing here. And thanking yourself for taking time for your practice, for your mind, your body. And call this gratitude to expand within the heart space. And let this swell here as we connect with the sensation of self-love. And as you're ready, you can bring yourself up to seated as we close our practice. And the practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat.